So this is a room at the Omni Boston at the Seaport. This is on the 17th floor. It is room 17036, but there are other rooms that are very similar to it. So right here, when you first walk in, you have a getting ready desk, makeup desk, and it does include the light so that you can adjust how everything looks to you. I do like how easy that is to work. And then of course you also have a closet that has mirrored doors. Inside you do have two robes that are yours to use while you are staying, as well as hangers. And there are actually a pretty decent number of hangers. And then of course, like every high-end hotel, you are gonna have your options for laundry, dry cleaning, and so forth. And then down at the bottom, you're gonna have this, which is a locking drawer safe. I do like the fact that this is a pretty decent size. So my laptop is actually going to fit in here. Often when I am staying at a hotel or elsewhere, the safe is too small for my laptop. And then the instructions are right inside. You're just going to put in your code, and then you're going to lock it. And then when you want to come back, you just put the code in again. And then there is also a bottom drawer. This one is not a locking drawer, but again, a nice place for you to be able to store some of your items. And just to make it a little bit more clear exactly how this safe works, you're gonna press C, and then you're gonna press 4 digits, and then you're gonna press the little lock button right here, and then now, whoops, and then you're gonna turn the handle right there. And now, this does not open. To unlock it, you're gonna do the exact same thing. You're gonna press C, those same 4 digits, and then the unlock button, and then turn it again, and now this will open just fine. So that's a real quick tutorial on how to use the lock, because this safe is a little bit different from some of the other ones that are out there. And while all of us will make the note at the makeup station that you have 2 full plugs, as well as 2 regular USB and 1 USB-C that will help you charge your devices, plug in what you need to do there. And then there is also on the other side an additional area, and this is where you're going to have your Keurig, so you can get your coffee in the morning if you would like to have it. There is plenty of coffee, coffee mate, and then you also are going to have some tea as well if you would prefer to have that. And then below here is small storage drawer if you need one, and then also your mini fridge. So if you have any leftovers or something you'd like to chill, beverages, etc., you are able to do that. And then right behind, you're going to find the restroom. So it does have a really nice walk-in shower with a glass door, and clearly they've gotten the message that people do not like the pumps, and they've gone back to having your shampoo, your conditioner, and your shower gel all in little pieces you can take home. There is a seat, so if you need to sit down while you're showering, shaving, etc., you can do so. And then this is a turn the knob for temperature. There is no hand wand, but it is a pretty nice shower head that is in here. Again, when you are coming over into the rest of the bathroom, you're gonna have this little switch right here, so you can adjust the lighting on the mirror, which is kind of nice to have, as well as additional plugs that are right here for you to be able to use. And then of course you've got your sink with lotion, and then a small amenities kit inside here, so if there's something that you've forgotten, you can grab that. And then here is where you can hang up your towels if you'd like to reuse them, as so many of the hotels request that you do, or your robes. And then of course the lavatory is right in here. It doesn't have a separate door, but it does have a bit of a privacy area. Additionally, as we are over by the makeup desk again, just want to point out this is not a drawer, which you might think it is initially, and I have not found a hairdryer, at least here, so don't try looking there. But when you come into the bathroom, you're going to find the hairdryer bag underneath the sink, and this hairdryer is definitely not the worst hairdryer I've ever seen. It's a Conair Sonic, and it does have the attachment at the very end. So this is not the worst. It's definitely seen its better days. So depending on how picky you are with your hair, this may actually work for you, or you may want to bring your own. Coming into the main part of the room, you do have a little bench, which is perfect to put your suitcase on to start to unpack your items. And of course, again, you can see behind there are more plugs, which is fantastic. You also are going to have your ice bucket as well as 2 bottles of water. There is a large screen, flat screen television, as well as another mirror that looks into the rest of the room. There is a king size bed in this. There are options for the queen size beds as well, depending upon what you need. And then what I find kind of nice is this little chaise lounge, which is a nice place to kind of sit and relax, maybe do a little bit of work, but maybe not quite as much work as you might otherwise. And then of course, you do have your temperature controls, so you can adjust it, heating, cooling, change the mode, and then the light switches are right here as well. There is also a lamp on the chaise. And then over on this piece, you're gonna have, if you look, again, more power. There are 2 plug-in outlets as well as 2 USB outlets, which makes things pretty nice on that front. And then if you take a look outside, here's a lovely view. This is on the 17th floor, so you're up a little bit higher, but it's kind of nice to be able to look out onto the bay, see some of the buildings that are out here, and so forth. Obviously, every room is going to have a slightly different view depending upon where it is located and which side of the building it is on and so forth, but I'm not going to complain about this one whatsoever. And then, of course, you also are going to have another desk lamp as well as a phone if you need it, and a clock for an alarm. And there is additional plugs, but they're kind of behind the bed, so you're not going to be able to access them so much. So if you need plugs, I would recommend being on the other side of the bed. And then finally, we do have a few more plugs over on this side of the desk, which is, you know, your great actual official working area. You got 2 plugs and 2 USB, again, right here. And there is another lamp right here. So if you need to have additional lighting, if you just want to focus on what you're working on, you can go ahead and do that. And there is a rather comfortable chair. And this is a room tour of the Omni Boston at the Seaport. If you have any questions, let me know, leave them below, and I am happy to answer any questions you may have.